Peace, 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 peace. I hope everyone out there is doing well today. Peace, wholeness, love, and light. I am New Diamonds here tapping in with you guys. And yes, this is, what a beautiful day, you know? What some beautiful energy to be present in. And I'm just super thankful, super grateful. Okay, when you woke up this rising, did you give your thanks? Okay, did you give your gratitude? Okay, for being here, for being awake, for being alive, right? For having your mind, for having breath. Okay, this is all about being in that state of gratitude. Gratitude is the best attitude. Okay, being thankful. Peace, 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 peace. I hope everyone out there is doing good. I'm feeling good, okay? Wow. I just been dancing all day. I've been having to catch myself, okay? Because I've been having too much fun. Like I just catching myself dancing, just in this flow and this blissful energy, okay? I'm just feeling it, all right? So I'm gonna let the fam come in as we wait for the fam to come in. I'm going to set the tone, get the mood right, right? We all about setting the mood, setting the vibes, right? Since I can't play music on here without them freaking copywriting it, we just gonna get the vibes right. Hey, sleuth. Peace to the soul tribe. Peace to the family. I love y'all dearly. I love y'all greatly. Very grateful, very thankful. Wow, it's like this journey never ceases to amaze me. It's always something new. It's always something just beautiful and blissful and vibrant to just give thanks and grace for, okay? Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, the flames in the chat. If you here, if you happy to be here, if you happy to be alive, if you got breath, okay, you may not be where you want to be, but you're thankful and grateful anyway. Drop some flames in the chat. Okay, drop some flames in the chat while we blaze it up, while we get things cracking, get things started. Okay, well, I'm about to burn this Palo Santo. Okay, get the moves right. You already know how we do. I'm going to cleanse my energy. What's up, Tyvale? Peace to the soul tribe. What's up, Cosmic Center? Hey, Sleuth. Peace. Peace to the family. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, get the flames in the chat while we get it burning, get it right. Purification. This is a season of purification. We are in Leo season, right? Peace, Lord. Crypto. What's up to the crypto gang? On my blockchain. Okay. All right. Ooh. Let's catch a vibe. Let's see what this flame do. Give me some smoke, sister. I got you. Look, yeah, let's cleanse the chat. Let's cleanse the chat. Okay? Get y'all together today. We're going to get it together today. Let me cleanse myself. And it just smells so good. You said divine love. Yes. So happy to catch you live. I'm so happy that y'all here. I'm so thankful and grateful for y'all. I appreciate y'all beyond words. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is the season we've been waiting for. Peace, Garrett. This is the season we've been waiting for. This is the season we've been anticipating. And hey, Illuminated. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Happy birthday to you, Demetria. Happy birthday. Happy solar return, okay? Happy birthday to you. Yes, celebrate life. Celebrate your life. Celebrate your life, okay? It's too much to be happy for. It's too much to be grateful for, to be moping around. We all going through something, right? Why dwell on the doom and gloom, right? This is a season we've been waiting for. The season of change, the season of bliss, the season of love, right? I told y'all this about a month ago. We have entered into the season of love, right? And that is centered and focused in on your heart, right? What that heart look like, right? What that aura do? What that aura do, fam? Right? The aura farming, right? They always want to take something. They want to take the rainbow. They want to take the aura. They want to take and flip it. No, we take it. This is a season where we take our power back. Okay. Peace, 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 peace. This is the season where we take our power back. We take what's rightfully ours, right? This is where we tap back into our hearts and magnify that energy, amplify that energy, pour into ourselves, invest in ourselves, right? I had the most amazing dream last night. You guys, my dreams have been, well, first off, how many people has been having very vivid dreams? Okay, lucid dreaming. All right, your imagination running wild. My imagination has been on 10, okay? That creative energy, that sexual energy, just this charged up, amplified. You feel like you'd have been electrocuted. How many people has just been feeling more vibrant than ever? How many people have been feeling, yes, you said mines have been all over the place. You said very vivid dreams. You said, well, I thought you was in jail. Who? First off, I rebuke that. I rebuke that. Okay, ain't nobody in jail over here. You said I did not sleep all night. Okay, yeah, you see raising your hand. Yeah. So for the past week, I really want to say 2 weeks, right? We've been getting hit with a lot of energy. Who know what the Schumann resonance is, right? For those of you who don't know what the Schumann resonance is the heartbeat of the earth. It is the frequency of the earth, right? And when there's certain energetic vibrations that come into the earth, the Schumann resonance spikes. It's just like if you were to put your, HBM, your heartbeats per minute, right? It's normally, 92, 82, whatever it is, it's normal, right? This is recently, the Schumann resonance has been spiky, right? Sometimes it'll go up, sometimes it'll go down. Sometimes it's blank, sometimes it's quiet. Recently it has been all white. It's been spiking, it's been spiking, it's been spiking, meaning that we are going to integrate this energy. We are receiving this energy. The earth is terraforming. The earth is shifting, right? Now, I'm just going to show y'all, and this is not normal at all. I'm going to show y'all what the Schumann resonance normally looks like on a normal day, right? On a very quiet, normal day, this is what the Schumann resonance may look like. This is still a little amplified, right? It's normally all blue, right? You see these 3 waves. There's some energy coming in, right? Whoo, this is yesterday. This was yesterday, y'all. Do y'all see that? This is what's happening right now, okay? Right here. This the energy we in today, right now. We get little spikes, right? So if your ears are ringing, if your heart is palpitating, if you feeling a little Kim, you don't really know what's going on. You can feel the quiet storm coming, right? You feel a little, right? Or if you feeling a little frisky, a little more friskier than normal, right? If you feeling a little feisty, a little argumentative, right? I want to argue. I want all the smoke. I'm ready for war, right? Or if you're feeling extremely tired, you don't know why, your body hurt, your body aching. Yeah, I said it, Lil Kim. You don't know. You ducking and dodging the demons. You ducking and dodging the low vibrations, right? I feel it. They won't. No. Get back, right? You can just feel the energy, but you don't quite know what it is yet. Even the kids, the elderly, everyone is being affected by this energy. Everybody. Guys can still hear me. I got a phone call. All right. Put some put some 22s in the chat if you guys can still hear me. Okay. Hopefully you guys can still okay, we're good. All right, we're still good. Okay. All right, deuce. 2, right? That's the little one. That's the little one, but it still do some damage, right? Um, but yeah, this energy, and I love that I got a phone call in the middle of that. It's like this energy is calling you to upgrade. This energy, you're being called to an upgrade. You're being called to elevate. You're being called to transform. You're being called to go up higher, right? Are you answering the call, right? Something's calling you. The divine is calling you. Your answers are calling you. Your spirit is calling you. Your creativity is calling you. Your inner child is calling you. Something is calling you. Are you answering the call? Nature's calling you. The bathroom's calling you. Your ex may be calling you. Your future's calling you. Okay? What is calling you at this time? What's calling you at this time? What are you looking forward to? What goals have you set for yourself? Right? Because we've been working so hard. We didn't accomplish all of these things. Right? What's next? What's next on the list? Get it done. Right? Write that list down. And make sure that you're following your heart's desires. What is your heart calling you to do? This is all about right, this is all about answering the call of the heart. Your heart is calling, right? So tapping into that heart-centered frequency and letting whatever that is resonate throughout your whole body. Okay? Are you pulling from channels? I'm not channeling yet. I don't know. I'm just speaking from the heart. I'm speaking on the Schumann resonance right now. I ain't felt you ain't seen a lot of this yet. That's how you know I'm in the channel. Take me to your leader, right? I ain't in the channel yet. I'm tapping into the frequency and the energy right now as we all have been feeling some type of shift, right? I've been talking about this energy for a while and it's ramping up as we are in the midst of the 8-8 portal, right? We in the middle of this gateway and we're getting closer to this gateway, and here are the frequencies to let us know we're getting closer and closer and closer and closer. This is the Schumann resonance. That big spike in the middle, yeah, activations, right? Don't go against what your body is calling you to do. Don't go against what your spirit is calling you to do, because your spirit and your body and your mind are all trying to get in alignment right now. So you have to listen to each level, each facet of yourself in order to be in this divine alignment, right? Do you fully know yourself? Do you fully trust yourself? Do you know the true value of yourself? This is all going back to the heart, right? That's what this 8-8 gateway, this 8-8 portal is about. Are you in tune with your heart? Are you in tune with your authentic self? All facets, each side, highs and lows, right? As you have to come one, come all, right? You have to be one with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself, right? Peace, y'all. And that's what all of this energy is getting you attuned to right now. It's basically releasing anything that does not resonate with your heart frequency. Anything that does not resonate with your aura is being purged out, is being checked, is being revealed, is coming up to the surface, right? So that's what this frequency, this energy is right now. That's why Earth is purging. Everything is being purged. Everything is being cleansed, right? There is a storm that is coming. So there can be a clearing, right? There can't be a rainbow without the rain, okay? And I say that going back to the dreams because last night I had a dream about a rainbow. And I haven't had a dream about a rainbow in a very, very, very long time. And I already knew what that meant. I already knew what time it was. Because like I said, if you guys been watching my videos, y'all know I've been talking about this rainbow energy as we are in a rainbow portal. We're in a rainbow timeline and not on no lower vibrational rainbow stuff. Like I said, we're taking back all of our power. The rainbow is for the chakras. The rainbow is for the divine. The rainbow is what the diamond, when that light hit that diamond, it's rainbows, right? That's clarity. That shows the clarity of the gem, the rainbows, the fractions in the crystal that healed itself. That's healing, right? So we're on this next level of healing. We're in a healing portal, healing the heart, right? Healing your mind, healing your body. And once you're in divine alignment, then you cross over to that next level, which is true love and true bliss of yourself, being one with yourself. That's the energy that we in right now, right? So a lot of people may feel up, down, left, right, a little chaotic because your body is adjusting. That's why I did it on Sunday. Okay, this is church. Okay, our bodies are the temple. Okay, your body is the temple. And where's the temples? Right here. 2 temples. I appreciate you. Right. It's all about clarity. 222. We in room 222. It's 11:22 on the West Coast. Right. I love it. And what did I say? Drop some 22s. Right. Them angel numbers. Yeah, we on divine timing right now. I'm trying to tell you. We on divine time right now. And how do you get in divine alignment? You get in tune with yourself. Right? Hey, Marlene. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to everybody in the chat. I love y'all. So, yeah, okay. Going back to my dream, this is about you elevating and getting centered with your heart. The heart is purging for you to go higher. The heart is calling you to go higher. The heart is calling you to go deeper within yourself and not being afraid, releasing those fears, releasing that grief, releasing that guilt to free yourself so you're able to get these wings and fly high and cross over to this higher road, right? Because a lot of us has been at a crossroads, right? This is where we elevate. This is where we ascend. This is true ascension. But in order to ascend, you have to go within. You have to go within to ascend. As above, so below. As within, so without. That's what this 8-8 portal gate is about. This lion's gate is about. It's about the soul. It's about getting in tune with who you are and not being afraid of that. Doing the work, pushing through. Okay? And then you'll get to where you're trying to go to in divine timing, because that's what type of time we on. You already know what type of time we on. We on divine timing. That's the perfect time. Everything is in divine alignment, always. Okay? So yeah, that's for this physical energy that we're in, right? There's also spiritual energy, right? So not only are we going through a physical shift, our bodies, right? Everything that happens on the physical level happens in the spiritual realm first, aka you think it, then you manifest it. Those little bubbles, they show on the cartoons. Do 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 do. Well, what do I want to do today? Well, what do I want? It starts as a thought. Then you start to bring that thought down and manifest it. So there's a lot of cosmic energy, spiritual energy, etheric energy that is percolating in the ethers right now, right? And why do you say that? How do you know? Well, first off, like I said, we in this gate. We in this gateway. We in the middle of a portal. We're in the middle of one of the biggest portals, right? The A8 Lion Gate, which is connected to Sirius, right? Which is so much energy attached to that, right? The Sirius Gateway, which also is in divine alignment with the Milky Way galaxy, right? So we getting a lot of pressure put on us right now, right? Our minds, our bodies, our souls, our spirit to purge, to release, to break through. That's this on a spiritual level, right? That's why I said it's going to be a time where we see a lot of people crashing out, losing their minds. They don't know how to deal with the energy. They don't know how to alchemize the energy. But this is where we go into our tool bag and tap into all of the tools, all of the lessons, all of the experiences that we have learned over these past course, years. And we deep dive into that, aka going outside, aka grounding yourself, painting, drawing, writing, dancing, singing, working out, whatever you like to do to center yourself and be one with yourself and tap into that creative energy. You know what works best for you. This is that time where you do that to alchemize that electrical current that is surging through everyone right now. Right? Because I haven't even gotten to the deep depths of my dream. I'm just saying it because this is a message for the collective. We all gonna feel this. We're all feeling it. And we're going somewhere we've never been before and we can never go back. It's giving 2019 before 2020 and nothing was the same. Okay, this is the type of energy we're going into now, right? The what do they say? It's the great awakening, right? It's the great shift. It's the golden age. It's the paradigm shift. It's new earth. It's 5D. It's the rapture. It's the apocalypse. It's revelations. It's what they call it in Hindu, something with a K. I forgot what it's called. The start with a K. It's the end of end of an epoch, right? It has many names, but we're in it. We're deep in it. We're on the threshold and we're about to break through. Okay? So this is where you get your shift. You get your shift together. Kali Yuga, thank you so much, Sleuth. Yes. The Kali Yuga, exactly. All of these things, right? The end of the world. The Mayan said it's the end of the calendar. It's the end of the world. End of the old world. As we tap into this new world. And this new world dwells within us first, as we are the creators of it. It's all about what you perceive. It's all about your perception. It's all about what you want to see. Right? So this is where you get your heart in alignment with your mind. Exactly. Circles within circles. Cycles within cycles. This is why we're leaving that Piscean age, right? The two fish. The Vesica Pisces, right? As we break through that middle, break through that circle, break through the two fish, the feet, right? To walk through right? The new age. We're walking into this new age. But you got to walk first. And how do you do that? You have to have your mind together. You have to know what you're doing in order to walk, right? You can't have your head everywhere. Your feet, what? How your feet gonna follow? You got to know. You got to be in tune with your whole body. This is where you get in divine alignment with yourself in order to walk through and to push through. Okay? So going back to this spiritual energy before I started ranting, right? Not only is it this physical energy that is being felt, it is this spiritual energy that is taking place. Now, I say that because I looked at the chart today, and I don't check the chart every day, but something told me to check the chart. And when I checked the chart today, y'all, this is what it looked like. Do y'all see this star of David, the seal of Solomon, this Merkaba smack dab in the middle of the chart? Do y'all see that? That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen every day in the chart. You know what it takes for the Star of David, the Merkaba, to be in the astrological chart like this? This takes years. Only see this every maybe 2 years. So not only are we going through a huge physical shift, this is a huge spiritual shift, and it's confirmation in the cosmos. This is literally a fire trine. What does that mean? That means that I'm about to break it down. I'm about to break it down. Okay. So there's a fire trine in the chart, meaning that there's harmony with this masculine energy, harmony with this getting things done, that action. Like I said, your body, right? A lot of us are feeling different shifts. Somebody said in the chat, I just passed out and took a nap yesterday. I don't never do that, right? Your body, that's the physical, that's the flame, that's that spark, that's that passion, that's the creation, that's that anger too. That's the volcano, that's the earth shaking shit up. You're shaking you up, right? And not only is it a fire trine, it's a air trine. Air is all about spirit, right? Getting in tune with the spirit, getting in tune with the whispers of the earth, in tune with the whispers of yourself, getting in tune with your ego, right? Checking your ego, watching other people crash out. Like I said, and both of these energy are masculine energy, right? So it's a lot of, like I said, aggression, a lot of aphrodisiac energy, a lot of getting things done. We seeing a lot of war things happen, a lot of chaos happen, right? This is also illusions, breaking past certain illusions, right? And purifying your spirit. This is also divine magic. This is also being divinely protected, right? As I'm getting like the pillar of fire, right? This is where you get in tune with yourself. You master yourself. And once you do that, then you start to see miracles, magical, mystical things happen. Like I said, when we go through this AA portal, because we're in the middle of it. When we come out, you're not going to be the same. Like I said, a lot of y'all already feeling it. You feeling this shift. You're not going to be the same person you once were. A lot of people who are shifting are elevating to a higher level that has not been seen before. So this is where you just hold on, brace yourself, and get ready. You don't know what you're getting ready for, and that's okay. Trust your spirit. Trust your divine. That's what all of this spiritual training has been for. Okay? Yeah, so we have a lot of energy in the chart. And then, like I said, getting in tune with all sides, all aspects of yourself. Because if you look at this chart, each side has two. 1, 2, double up. 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lies. I just run it up. They all have 2. Look at them. They all coupled up. So this is the balance between your higher and your lower, your masculine and your feminine, your desires and what your spirit is telling you to do. Discipline, balance, right? This is where that heart on the scales of that ma'at, excuse me, you don't want to tip over one, because all it could all fall down. This is where you get in tune with yourself, master yourself, and release all of the distractions, right? Illusions. We breaking through illusions. We pushing through smoke and mirrors, right? As we are ascending, because this is, like I said, a Merkaba. You know what a Merkaba? Merkaba, right? Somebody drop down. What is a Merkaba? Mind, body, spirit, right? In divine alignment. A Merkaba is the fire and the water, the masculine and the feminine becoming one, to ascend, to be of the most high, to be that star, right? I did a whole breakdown on this Merkaba energy. Ooh, my heart, right? It's attributed to the heart. It's attributed to that higher heart, right? As this is attributed to your aura, you being sealed from within to ascend. This is your vehicle. This is your vessel. But you also have a astral body. You also have a etheric body that helps you travel to other dimensions, right? And this ain't got to be woo-woo, scary. No. We all go to sleep and we all go someplace else when we go to sleep. That's a form of astral traveling, right? This is your vehicle here on this realm. And it is upgrading. That's what your Merkaba is. We're all getting an upgrade right now. And it goes deep within ourselves, and it activates certain things, and it releases certain things, and it purges certain things as we're getting these new information, right? So there's layers that are shedding, and there's layers that's being added on, okay? And we're getting ready to rise. Like, yo, this is like, it's so many levels to this ascension, but we're just on the first level. We're just on a base level. And we're going to watch everything shift. A lot of you are already watching things shift. A lot of y'all watching yourself shift, your vision, your dreams. Yes, it's most definitely different levels. Yes. Yep, Antonio. Some people like to say that this is the dream state, the awake state. And when we go to sleep, that's the real world. Because we're free. We don't have that weight. We don't have these certain things. If you're able to detach from your mind in your dream, that's when you get the lucid dreaming. It's when you're able to fly. It's when you're able to, right? And then you got some people, they don't dream at all, right? So it's levels to everything. It's levels to it all. But we're all leveling up no matter what level you on. Everybody getting this work. Everybody's getting this work right now, okay? So that's why I said just brace yourselves and be grateful and be thankful. That's the best way to continue to alchemize this energy and pull your energy up. Just staying thankful, staying grateful, and being open and being optimistic and staying in that love frequency and staying that creative frequency. As this is, y'all, this ain't nothing. Whew, watch these next couple of months. It's only going to pick up because we're just entering the gateway. Okay. Like I said, Virgo season, that's the 999. I'll do a whole nother breakdown on that. Then we're going to be going into Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. The Libra, we're going to be getting balance. We still trying to balance it, right? Virgo, that's a whole nother rebirth, right? Scorpio, that's when we go into the underworld, right? That's when you receive the spiritual gifts of your physical harvest, right? Because right now we in the physical realm, we still above. Once we deep dive into that underworld, yes, this is very, very powerful. This is a very powerful time that we're in. That's why we incarnated at these times, to be the foot soldiers for this new reign of abundance, this new royal rulership that is about to take place. The old world is done, right? Like I said, nothing has been the same since 2019. That's when it really died, but they was trying to hold on. They was holding on to the matrix. What can we do? Shut everything down. It was done, right? So right now, it's like backup, like overload, like a whole bunch of files they tried to and so everything is like boom, right? It's like when you're trying to hold a river, hold a dam, and it's too much power, it's too much energy, it's too much force. It's gonna kick the door down, it's gonna push the door down. That's what's happening right now. It's a flood of information coming in. It's a flood of waters physically coming in. That's why everything is being flooded. The earth is speeding up. The earth is speeding, the time is stopping, and then we're gonna have this eclipse 2 years from now where everything is gonna go black and dark, and I wonder why. What a time to be alive. Right? Yes, we put in a lot of work to be here. We chose to come down here at this time. So it's time to get that work in. All right. It's time to put in that work. But yeah, it's just a lot of physical and spiritual attunements that we're going to be going through at this time. We're going to be seeing a lot of love come in all different ways. We're going to be seeing a lot of abundance come in all different ways. And this isn't just set to one specific type of energy or one specific type of vibration. Okay? Keep your mind open, and keep your first eye open, right? Protect your energy, protect your peace, protect your crown. Keep your heart open and stay optimistic. We're going to be seeing a lot of shifts, okay? So, yeah. That was kind of like the main two things that I wanted to come on here, was just give y'all a energy update, as is only going to pick up. And the best way to be in tune with this energy is to stay on a loving frequency and a loving vibration. Stay in that heart, right? If you've been doing the work, you're able to tap into your heart energy effortlessly and just be in that bliss without being thrown out or distracted or operating from fear, or is this person gonna know, because you've done the work to not let anyone come into your aura that's gonna throw you off, right? So this is a time where all of that spiritual training comes into play. All of the physical training comes into play. It's like we've been training for a marathon. We've been training for the Olympics, right? And this is triathlons, right? This is the time, right? Where all of that work, all of the discipline, all of the knowledge, it comes into play now. This is game time. Okay? And it ain't nothing to be worried about. It's nothing to be afraid about, because that fear, that worry, that depression, that is only going to weigh you down. And spirit is like, you got to come up here. We can't come down there. Look, we can't dwell in them realms. You got to bring your ass up here. So raise your vibration, keep your vibration high. And once you get in tune with spirit, that's when you fly, literally. Okay? Because this is that rise of the Phoenix energy. This is that Christ consciousness energy, right? But in order to do that, there has to be a death first. It's not just, oh, yay, I had a rebirth. No, you have to go through some shit first. You have to have that death first, right? You have to get tested. You have to have that pressure put on you. You have to get triggered, right? And I'm not talking about just one. There's been multiple. There's been a whole bunch of rebirths, right? Peace. Peace, Joshua. Peace to the soul tribe. Yes. So yeah, this is just all about getting in tune with your heart. We are getting higher heart activations right now. A lot of us are being sealed and being cloaked, right, in divine armor, divine protection, right? And a lot of us are getting like the keys, right? All right, here we go. Somebody said, are you channeling it? Here we go, baby. Y'all asked for the channel messages. They're about to start pouring in. But yeah, a lot of us are getting our keys, right? A lot of us are getting our cloaks. A lot of us are getting sealed. A lot of us are getting our higher heart activations. A lot of us are getting our crowns upgraded. A lot of us are crossing over. A lot of us are already in bliss because we've done a lot of work, right? We're all at different levels. We're all at different levels, but we all leveling up. If you chose yourself, you are not leaving yourself behind. There's no way you can get left behind if you chose yourself. You chose to level up. You chose to put in the work. You chose to have discipline. You chose to love yourself, right? Choosy. Yeah, I'm choosy. Right? Chose myself. What? What you mean? Not settling for nothing we know we don't deserve. I know I deserve more, so I'm going to go out and get it. I worked hard to be here, right? Not to have somebody say, oh, no, you didn't give it to me. Yeah, that's my ego, because I worked hard to get to this spot where I'm at. We all worked hard to get to where we at and to have our hearts intact, right? Because it's a whole lot of things we could have did. It's a whole lot of, we in a realm of free will, right? But we chose to stay disciplined. We chose ourselves, right? Yes. Yes, this chat moving. Let me look at the chat. What's going on? Talk to me, fam. What we doing today? What's going on? Why y'all laughing? Y'all laughing at me? They're gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. Right. Oh yeah, about this pole shift energy too. I had a vision that the poles were shifting, and they're shifting slowly. I think I talked about this in my 8/8 portal video, but it was so much channel it was so much channel messages that was coming in on that video. Yeah, y'all, the poles have shifted, but it's not gonna be this drastic huge shift. They're shifting slowly. So the earth is tilting, it's like rotating clockwise. That's the best way that I could put it. So like New York, they're moving down. They're on a tropical climate now. And everyone on the West Coast is moving up. So we're more on that northern, colder climate. Okay. So yeah, watch out for that. That's why the weather has been a little weird, right? As everything is shifting, right? The winds, the water, the tectonic plates. As I had seen when that 8.8 earthquake hit in Russia, they warned everybody on the Pacific, but nothing happened on the Pacific. But everything happened on the East, right? Right? It were major waves, major, I want to say tsunamis. It was just surges, right? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So, that's why it's good to tap into y'all spirits, because your spirit is going to let you know what's real from the fake. Because you already know it's going to be a lot of distractions and a lot of illusions at this time, because it's a high energy portal. And whenever we in a high energy portal, they love to try to hijack it. They like pirates. They want to hijack. Spirit, come on now. Keep it PG. Keep it PG for me, spirit. Okay, so they want to hijack the booty. They want to hijack the gold. They want to hijack the ship. Because we've been waiting a long time for our ships to come in. We've been waiting a long time for that cargo, that precious cargo to come in. Right? Been waiting a long time in this ship, this relationship. See, spirit been having me stuck on this ship energy. Ship. Right? The boat is a ship. The space ship. Relationships. All types of ships, right? So being mindful of all of this energy that is coming in and being sent out. Be mindful of what you're giving and be mindful of what you're receiving at this time. As we know, energy is a currency. Yes, the mothership is most definitely here. I said it. It's here. It's been here, and it's cloaked. That's why we see so many chemtrails in the sky, because they're trying to hide it, because the firmament is cracking. And when it, baby, a lot of people are not really ready. That's when people really gonna lose their minds. Once that illusion break and people true colors and their true spirit start to show, now that's what niggas need to be fearful of. And I don't even say niggas, but yeah, the niggas gonna be scared. Gonna be running scared, because they're gonna see people's true forms. Going back to that, what, demonic face syndrome? Yeah, it ain't gonna be no hiding when that firmament crack, because you're gonna be able to see people's true energy. All of the energy, all of the light codes on the light spectrum that are seen and unseen. But that's a future timeline. But that's a future timeline. Yes, exactly. Predictive programming. The pressure cooker. I like that name. Pressure cooker. You gonna maybe put something in the pot, in the crock pot. But yes, all of these movies is that energy, right? Yes, mask on, mask off, right? That's what's happening. And we are so sensitive and so tapped into the energy. We can already see, we can already feel. It's going to people who haven't done the work that's going to lose their minds. That's the people who's going to lose their minds. They haven't done the work. Are you cosmic or man ape? I don't know what that means. I believe I am a source. I'm part of source. We're all part of source, right? But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of different energies hitting the planet, right? Yeah, and you can't have no fear. You can't have no fear. That's why you tap into your heart. That's why you do all of this root work and chakra work. You work on all your chakras, right? The root, like going to fear, right? And being grounded, right? Tap into the sacral chakra so you're not operating out of like lack, right? You and discipline, right? You got to have discipline and be able to master. Right? I seen somebody talk about semen retention, right? You got to be able to be in tune with your lower self and have control over your lower self, and not have your lower self have control over you, because that's when you make decisions. You make decisions that'll change your life forever, right? All it takes is a split second, and you could think or you could react or respond. Okay, and you could tap into your power, right? That vitality, that energy, that confidence or lack of confidence with that solar plexus, right? Then you tap into that heart, balancing the heart, letting go of grief, letting go of trauma, letting go of fears, right? And tapping into love, tapping into forgiveness, and opening up your heart, right? Then you could tap into the throat chakra, right? Communication. And communication isn't just talking, communication is also listening. Communication is also looking and seeing. As you know, people who are deaf, they use sign language, right? People who are mute, people who can't, it's certain ways that we all can communicate. Telepathy, telepathy. I was about to say telekinesis. That's hold on. That's the next two chakras. But yeah, that form of communication, that throat chakra, listening, going up to that higher heart, right? And sometimes we overthink. Sometimes we talk too much, right? So when you lose your voice, right? Don't lose your voice. Speak your truth, right? Some of us were told to be quiet. You're talking too much, right? That closes that throat chakra. Or we're afraid to speak our truth due to what other people might think or what other people might say, right? And that goes back down to that heart, which goes back down to that root, what goes back. So that's why you have to master these chakras first, right? So you're able to speak your truth. That's why ooh, spirit. All right, let's give it to him. That's why I talk so much now. I used to be very quiet. I'm still, honestly, really, if I'm comfortable, I talk your ears off. If I'm comfortable, I'll talk your ears off. If we're on the same frequency and same vibration and energy flowing, yeah, we could have a good conversation. But normally I'm very quiet. I'm very shy. And I've been that way from a kid due to certain things that I went through as a child. And once I became aware of that and I worked on that, now my throat chakra is open. My throat chakra is open, right? But that comes from doing the work, right? Then you go up, which is in a lot of this, damn. Ooh, spirit just made a great connection. All of this is really connected to our inner child. That inner child is something else. It's all seated within the inner child. Because when I went to go to my first eye, I don't call this the third eye, it's the first eye. You want to know why I call this the first eye? Because that brain is that head of that sperm, right? The spinal cord is the tail of the sperm, right? That's the first thing to develop in the embryonic state is the brain. It tells the body to form. It tells the heart to beat. It tells the okay, now we're communicating with the mother. Mother, make more cells so we can get flesh, right? It's a process, right? But it all stems from the brain, the mind, the imagination, right? the stem cells, giving me a tree, is giving me a seed, right? As that sperm, speaking of semen retention, is the seed, right? We are that star seed, literally. We're literally a seed that grew, right? So this is all about your mind and your imagination and reigniting that imagination. And sometimes that it can become an illusion, right? Going back into the mind, that first eye, right? So you can break through certain illusions. And if you don't, sometimes you become delusional. It's a balance. No, I'm using sound bowling a little bit. You know I got it on me. You know I keep it on me. But this is all about the mind, that first eye and your imagination, right? And once you work up these chakras, this is that Kundalini activation, that 33 vertebrae, that 33 Mason, right? Going up the pyramid, Jacob's ladder, right? Like I said, they have a lot of different tantric energy. It's all the same. Santa Claus coming down the chimney, right? This is all connected to your spine, to the cerebral fluid that stems from your root, right? That semen retention is very, very important, right? Holding your seed. Hold the seed. Do not release the seed yet. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Higher mind. Pull it back up to the higher mind, right? Don't get lost. Yes. Yes, APL sauce. So yeah, this is where we balance our mind, right? The hemi-syncing of the brain, as there is pressure that is put on the brain, right? The pineal gland is piezoelectric. It has to be pressure put on the pineal. It has to be cleansed. Your mind has to be cleansed in order for it to truly shine and be activated with clarity, like a diamond. So you can see all spectrums and lights and shades and facets within yourself and outside, right? As this is connected to your eyes, right? This is the only physical part of the brain that we can see is our eyes, right? And it's pulling in information to send to the brain, right? That goes to that melatonin, circadian rhythm, right? From the light, right? And at night, when there's no light, hopefully no artificial light, you turned off all the lights in your house, you put that phone down, your body starts to release melatonin, right? To tell the body that it's time to go to sleep. That all derives from the pineal gland, right? And this helps you go into the astral realm, where the pineal gland is fully active. How you're able to see colors, but your eyes are closed. That's the act of the imagination and the subconscious mind as well, as dreams are open doors to the subconscious mind, right? I don't know why I keep seeing these clowns in my sleep. Well, you've been watching it all week. Of course, that damn clown is in your dreams because it's in your subconscious mind, right? This is why it's best to meditate. Y'all want to know how to astral travel for people who have a hard time lucid dreaming? Meditate before you go to sleep, and put your body in a I don't know, I think it's theta or delta wave, brainwave. Once you get in that state, your body, don't go to sleep yet, because that's the hardest part. right? You didn't breathe, you in a nice meditation, you're nice and calm and centered, and you get so relaxed that you go to sleep. But what you want to do is you want to center yourself first. Set those affirmations, set your intentions, then go to sleep. And when you do, you'll have a better chance of being able to remember your dream, control your dream, fly, to astral travel. You may see other people in your dreams. You get more messages in your dreams because your mind wasn't everywhere before you went to sleep. You centered your mind in your pineal gland. You centered your mind. You hemi-synced your brain. So it's not on what all things I did today. What did I do today? I forgot to do. That's when you got the crazy dreams where you outside and watering the trees and watering the dog and his raindrops with fishes in it and his rainbow leprechauns, and it's like, wait a minute, why is this dream so chaotic? Because your brain was in a chaotic state before you went to sleep. Versus if you meditated before you go to sleep, I was on the beach. I had a dream I was in paradise. That's reflecting of where your mind was before you went to sleep. Okay? Yes, the best way to prepare for bed is meditation. And it ain't got to be 2 hours, 3 hours. It ain't got to be 30 minutes. It could be a 5-minute deep breathing and giving gratitude. I'm thankful I'm in my bed. I'm thankful I have a car. I'm thankful I have food. Oh, I had food today. I'm thankful I'm able to fast. I'm thankful I have self-discipline. I'm thankful I'm able to rest. I'm thankful I have control of my mind, not under mind control, because they want to control our minds, right? They want to control everything we do. No, we got control of our minds. Yes. And gamma. Don't forget the gamma. People always forget that gamma brainwave. That's the God frequency brainwave. That's the brainwave when your girl be channeling. That's that gamma. I'm getting straight, direct source code. I'm on a different brainwave, right? The alpha, that really is. We only use 10% of our brain. No, we don't. That's a damn monkey. I ain't no monkey. And monkeys, come on now. Like I said, if you hemi-sync your brain, if you're able to hemi-sync your brain, you're using well over however low percent they want to say. Like I said, I've seen people do telekinesis. I've seen people move shit. Literally, physical objects, they move stuff with their minds. I know y'all be seeing. Let me know if y'all seen these videos, okay? Because I've seen it online and in person. I seen somebody do it for real in my face. Not no magic trick. They didn't even want to let me know who they was. But I'm so tapped in. I said, did you just make all of it? They was like, yeah. I'm like, you got to get some training, bro. Because you making shit. You making a lights go off and flicker. Like you popping the light bulbs on accident. You got to control your power. Right? But that's a whole... it's a whole nother... I done met some powerful spiritual beings for real, for real. Like, and the real powerful ones don't even like to let you know. They don't even say it. They don't come online and show what they can do. They just doing stuff. Right? That's how anyways, that's a whole nother as Vito would say, transmission. Okay? Do you record your meditation? Your voice has the gentleness in an angle that would be so lovely. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I have a meditation video on my YouTube. But I want to start doing more of those. Everybody's been asking me for like a sleep meditation video because Everybody likes the sound of my voice, and I love that. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, I want to start doing more videos like that. I'll probably drop one. I've been working on one. I just haven't dropped it yet. It's just literally sitting in my phone, sitting in my archives. Like a sleep meditation. People been asking me for a guided sleep meditation and just like a sleep meditation video. So thank you for that reminder. I'll get on it. Okay, Soul Tribe. Thank you for that. All right, I was really waiting till I got monetized. I ain't gonna lie. I was waiting till I got monetized. I'm monetized now, so yeah, I'll do more meditation and guided meditation and sleep astral travel videos like that too. And then also, if you guys want to book, you know what I mean? If you guys want to book personal sessions, I had this, oh my God, this beautiful client. I love her so much. I would do guided meditations with her, and she would just always tell me what a big relief it is. Because she, she works a lot, and she don't have time to, we all working a lot. We don't have time to sit down and just breathe. We don't have time to just sit down and be in tune with our breath. So she would always just thank me, like, thank you so much just for tapping in and having, the sacred space where you can guide me into this place, because I have so many thoughts on my mind that I'm not able to connect with my heart. I forget to connect with my heart. I forget to connect with my breath. So thank you for the reminder. And I'm like, it's all good. So thank you for that. But yeah, I do record stuff like that. I'll probably drop a few more for y'all. But I do offer like personal services where we can like deep dive, and I'll, give you some of the stuff that I learned, because everything ain't for YouTube. Some things are sacred. Some secrets are sacred for a reason, You said she was a fairy. Don't get me started, because like I said, before I got on here, I was big dancing in my kitchen. Okay. I was big turned up. I'm really from the Bay, where we dance a little different. Like, but yeah, I do, we dibble and dabble. But back to this last chakra, because I got here and you see how I just drifted off? We just drifted off into the ethers. This first eye, imagination so big. Just a full sea of knowledge. Then you get to this crown. I don't know if y'all can see. Who here can see auras? Can y'all see auras? Can y'all see my aura? Can y'all see when I move? It's like this outer layer. My hand. Y'all see like the aura on my hand? It's like radiating. If you look very carefully, I'm gonna scoot down. If you look very carefully, you say, I see it. Yeah. If you look very carefully at the crown chakra, if your crown is open, you can see this. It's almost like a funnel. I've seen this on a couple of channelers, and I'm like, what the hell is that? They got like this funnel over their head. And that's because your crown is open, so you're able to get divine messages from the universe, right? And that's when you worked on all of your chakras and you mastered them, each side, each polarity, and you open them. So it's a direct gateway to the divine, right? So not only is it a direct gateway to the divine has a direct gateway to you as well, right? And this is where you get divine information. Okay. That's when you ascend, the lotus opening up, the infinite, right? You said it's green. Yeah. So the aura changes colors all the time. Don't have me go get my aura photos. I did a whole aura photo video on here too, just to show the different healing processes that I've been through on this journey, right? So yeah, it's different levels, and with each level of healing, each level of knowledge, you unlock a new level to yourself, right? These are all levels and layers within yourself that you unlock when you do the work, right? And then you can even go from the crown and work your way down, right? Bring it down, a download, right? Or an upload or a crown load. It's many different names, right? But this is how you get in tune with this etheric energy that is coming in, right? And then the best thing, another good thing to do is go outside and ground yourself. Like put your bare feet on the grass, and then you just breathe, just be one. Or like hug a tree, because that releases oxytocin. And oxytocin is the love hormone when you hug a tree. That's like, it's really good, like if you're feeling stressed out, or if you're having a bad day, or you angry or sad, to go hug a tree, to get out in nature. Or just go by the beach. That's why so many people love just the ocean, the waves, and the water, because those negative ions are help cleansing your aura. It's help releasing and cleansing. You know, that salt water is very healing and cleansing, right? So that's why these are the best things to do whenever you're feeling a shift in energy, right? Good or bad, right? I just want to run and jump and scream for joy, right? We're frolicking in the flowers, right? Outside in nature, right? So it's a really, really good energy when you tap into it, because that crown chakra is all about like divine bliss, right? He said, I just came back from Ocean City. Yeah. And I bet you felt renewed, didn't you? Right? I felt like become another person. I'm a new person now. I done elevated and ascended. Yes. Just watching the waves, listening to the waves. Like, ooh, ain't nothing like it. Look, I'm getting, ooh. It just feels so good. It's so healing, right? Thank you so much, Sleuth. I appreciate you. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, family. Make sure you hit the notifications so you guys know when I'm on. Yes, it is a portal. That's the Mami Watas, right? Whenever you notice portals on movies, they normally look like water. They normally look like they're stepping into water, right? Yeah, the aura around you hand came through to me as green. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Because sometimes it'd be blue, sometimes it'd be white. Yep, it looks like blue, like white to me. It may be green. I don't know. I want to go get another aura photo. I normally get them once a year, but ever since I came off Stone Mountain, I've been like, ooh, I wonder what my aura looks like. I want to go look, but I know it's white. I know it's white in there. I know it's a little bit of divine energy up in that thing. So, yeah. But yeah, you guys, we're most definitely tapping into our higher selves. We're ascending, we're upgrading, and this is the best time to just embrace it and open up your heart to the divine, because the divine source, creator, your higher self, opening up to yourself. You're opening up to yourself, right? Authentically, no facade, no fakeness, no. And release whatever comes up and receive whatever comes up, right? And just be, right? So yeah, I don't know what you guys want to tap into. I feel like I kind of gave a really good collective message. I don't know if you guys wanted readings or not. Y'all know I'm gonna always offer readings, because somebody was mad at me last time. It was like, I wanted a reading and you didn't give me a reading. And so if anybody would like a reading, all of the information is down in the description box. We can do that as well. Or if we want to just ask questions, If you guys would like to just donate, my Cash App is Nudiamonds 101. My PayPal is also at the bottom in the description box. If you guys just want to show love. Um, but yeah, I just really wanted to come on here and tell y'all thank you too. Cause last week I did a giveaway for 3,000 subscribers, and I just looked and I have 4,000 subscribers plus 4,000 subscribers. I said, whoa. So I just really want to come on here and just chop it up with y'all and just give thanks and give gratitude. Um, thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, if you guys had any more questions, let me know. And if you guys wanted a reading, let me know. And you can also go to my website if you want to do like any personal stuff. If you wanted any like custom jewelry, because I do custom jewelry as well. I also have a vegan cookbook with over 100 recipes, okay, on my website. And my website is nudiamonds.net. So you guys can check that out as well. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna probably stay on a little bit longer and chop it up with y'all. But I just really want to come on here and give y'all like an energy update. We are in the midst of this portal. It's all about your heart. It's all about yourself. It's all about you getting in tune with yourself and healing and receiving this divine love energy that is pouring in right now. Okay. And being your authentic self, no matter what that may look like. All right. Peace, peace, peace. Let me see. How long have you been on? You said, I see how much clearing you've done. Hey, don't be prying into my aura. No, I'm kidding. I ain't got nothing to hide. You said, how long have you been on your spiritual path? Wow, how long have I been on my spiritual path? I would say 2019. Like when I really started to like spiritual awakening, like and being serious and really deep diving into it without like being afraid. Cause my real first like awakening was when I became health conscious, and that was in like 2014. I became health conscious and I was like, okay, I want to eat healthier. And I started noticing a lot of this shit was poison. We was eating a lot of poison. I said, what the hell is glucosamine? What is that? What is that? Like, and why is this in everything? And why do I want to eat chemicals? Like, I don't want chemicals. And that was like the first light bulb. Ding! They fucking poisoning us. Look, they're poisoning us. Well, what else are they doing? And in history, and I'm like, they've been lying to us about history. Well, what else are they lying about? Right? So that's what started. Then I got pregnant, and it was like spirit kicked me into learning, because I'm like, okay, it's not about me no more. I have to teach children, and I don't want to lead them astray. I don't want them being, you know, ignorant. I want my kids enlightened. I want my kids healthy. And so that kind of turned into a higher level of discipline and knowledge. And then, yeah, like what, 2019? Because 2018, I was deep in the health, you know, really studying a lot. Doing the herbs, really deep into alkaline, you know. And then, because I kind of found Dr. Sabi and Queen Afua at the same time. So I was dibbling and dabbling in both of those. And then with Queen of Food, I had to really break out of my Christian background, because she was talking about African spirituality. And that's when I kind of like surrendered to the whole spiritual, opening up my mind and not being so closed off to information. So yeah, I would say 2019. And then it just kind of blossomed to where I am at today, as far as just being open and learning with different things and crystals and spirits and religions and cultures and peoples and energy and light spectrums and medicinal medicine, because that's what kind of shot me into the ethers, was some experiences I had. I don't know if I can deep dive into that. Okay. What the hell is this? This is an interview now? Hey, I said question. Don't be. No, I'm kidding. Peace, reflection, peace. Right, doing it with the chemtrails too. Yes, the chemtrails are causing an illusion over our eyes as well as making us sick. I'm gonna put it like that. Well, I've been on the front line for a hot minute. Yes, Cash App. Thank you so much. I like the content. Thank you so much, OP. I appreciate you. Gratitude for the donation on the Cash App. I appreciate you. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to chill, just chill vibes, catch a vibe, talk about the energy, you know. What I don't know. What's your opinion on using antidepressant medication on a spiritual journey? You're a mom. No wonder you have such a patient warrior energy. Thank you so much. Using antidepressant medication. Wow, that's crazy because I just was talking about medicinal. Now, I'm not saying for anyone, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. But studies have shown if you use psilocybin, it helps with depression. It helps with trauma. It helps releases a lot of different things. It's not a coping mechanism. It's not a quick fix. It just, instead of you deep diving into your subconscious mind, it pulls it up to the forefront and you're not able to run away from it. And it helps you, it can help you maneuver through the depression a lot better. Okay. So, and there's also herbs that you can use, like blue lotus, like passion flower, like blue vervain, I believe, or valorin. I have to look up my stuff. But yeah, so also chamomile, marshmallow root. It's a lot of different herbs that you can use to help calm you down and relax you other than prescribed drugs, right? You can use herbs to help heal you. That's another thing I've been kind of getting called to do, is to work on my teas, because I have some really good tea blends that have helped heal me and help relax me. But again, like I said, I can just, you can book a consultation. Valerian root, yes. You can book a consultation. We can do that, or you can Google them, however you want to do it. But since you asked me, I'm not a gatekeeper. You know what I mean? But I do, sock it to my pocket too. Okay. So it's a balance, but I don't mind sharing with y'all, because this is, like I said, all this stuff is Google. Google me, baby. You could Google it. But yeah, though that's what I think about antidepressants and being spiritual, because the brain and the pineal gland is very fragile. It's a very fragile, small seed. It's a very fragile, small thing. And if you crack that pineal gland in a lower away, that's when you will start to feel like you're having spiritual attacks and being attacked, right? And start seeing things, right? This where we get into the schizophrenia, the psychosis, right? And that all dwells from chemicals and malnutrition and just different things that we put in our body, right? That activate different realms within us, right? So that's just my opinion on using antidepressants. I'm a holistic healer, right? So I do everything the natural way. I'm gonna do the herbs, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do medicinal medicine if that's, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'll deep dive into that another time. But yeah, meditation helps. Good, that's good too. Like breath work and meditation. Thank you so much. Who said that? Thank you so much. What's your name? Lingerie? Lingerie leggings, right? You say I smoke weed all day. You gotta be careful. Hopefully you grow on your own. Okay. Don't get none of this GMO pharmaceuticals. No GMO pharmaceuticals. Okay? Because it's just like the food. You don't know what they putting in it. Then you wonder why you're around here paranoid. Marijuana is not supposed to make you paranoid. Mary Jane is supposed to be the peace pipe. Like the indigenous natives and Indians, it's called the peace pipe. It's supposed to bring peace. You're supposed to feel enjoy. You're supposed to be in bliss, not paranoid. Okay? All that is, they want the Zaza. Well, that Zaza is gonna make you cray cray because it's mixed up with too much stuff. And you wonder why you're around here tripping and then you feel like a finky because I need some laid. What? I ain't never. And I'm from the Bay. Okay? I'm from where original purple. Let's because I can go there. This is past life. This is past life things, okay? So y'all just be careful. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Y'all be careful about what you're consuming. Be mindful about what you're consuming at this time. Okay? All right. I seen something else in here. Do you know if spirit guides talk to other spirit guides? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Spirit guides talk to other spirit guides. That's how I'm able to channel messages and receive channel messages. Like when people get personal, people want a personal reading from me, right? Now, this is what I do. Every reader don't do this. Every channel messages person don't do this. But me personally, I don't just see people and I don't just read their energy. I feel like that is it's spiritual etiquette. It's certain rules. It's cosmic law and cosmic rules and spiritual rules that I go by. I don't just go walk in a room with people and I start reading their aura. You're not supposed to do that, right? That's like walking in somebody's house and going straight to their medicine cabinet. Like, you going, all right now. You better be careful, right? So what I do is, that's why I like to ask for permission, right? There's an energetic exchange that happens, right? I'll ask someone, okay, just for example, okay, would anybody like a reading? Somebody say, ooh, yeah, I want a reading. Let me book the reading. Boom. That's the energetic shift. That's my spirit conjugating with your spirit. Like, okay, so now I'm able to get messages from your spirit. My spirit and your spirit are in the higher realms and they're talking and communicating messages with one another. And it can be anything. Like when I'm doing it, like I'll get your ancestors come through. I'll get past relatives. I'll get certain energies. I'll get future things. It just depends, but it is a spiritual agreement that happens there for me. Okay, some people, everybody do divination differently. I work with my spirit and my higher spirit and my spirit guides and source, right? So there is a spiritual agreement that happens when you're tapping into spiritual things. Okay, and that's how I do it, because I wasn't initiated by anyone. I was initiated by spirit. So I didn't go through any temples, I didn't go through any training. This is just something I just sat with myself after a fast. I fasted for 44 days. And after I fasted for 44 days, I could hear stuff, I could see stuff, I could feel stuff. I was predicting the weather, I was predicting things, and I was like, whoa, what just happened? And I just kind of had to sit with myself, and I could hear my higher self say, you're at that point where you've been trying to reach. You want to get in tune with your intuition, right? Because I have been trying to get in tune with my intuition. Like, okay, is this my ego or is this my intuition? So every time I would hear my first mind, I would listen to my first mind. And that's a form of spiritual training. I was building trust with myself to trust myself. And after I would kind of fast, I did a liquid fast. So I only did fruits and veggies juiced for 40 days. And that was probably one of the most hardest things. And I did it for Thanksgiving. I did it during Thanksgiving. I did it the week before Thanksgiving. And I'll never forget. And I was so proud of myself because I had to go through Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's just juice. like a motherfucking boss. My spirit said like a motherfucking boss. And I did it. And when I came out of it, I had a glow. You know what I mean? I was glowing, I was tuned in, I was tapped in. And yeah. So yeah, it's this spiritual stuff is real for people who don't believe. It's okay, it's not for you. You know, that's not your path. But my spirit, my soul came down here to be enlightened. And that's exactly what's going on. So yeah. He said patient warrior, yes. I didn't forgot the question. You didn't even ask. Y'all know how I do. Um Yeah, so it just depends, you know, and it's different. Like I said, it's different for everybody else because it's levels to it. It's levels to it because shamans is different levels, right? It's deep embedded shamans who are, it's in a bloodline. So as soon as they get here, they see spirits, they see demons on people, they see they aura, they see um your light, they see everything that you've been through, right? Because I know some real shamans, right? And it's levels to it, just like it's levels with criminals, right? This is a misdemeanor, this petty theft, that's grand larceny, you know what I mean? So it's levels to it all when it comes to spiritual essence, and it's all energy. It's just about how you're using it. It's what you're doing with it. It's all power. It's just about, are you abusing power? Are you manipulating your power, right? Are you using it for good? Are you using it for bad? Okay. And I use mine for good. I'm one of the good ones. Right? Okay. Um, Let me see what else y'all said. Yes, yes, most moms are doctors. Moms are everything. Mothers are everything. Parents are everything. You know, dads are everything. The ones that's really taking care of their business, they handle their everything. Those are the first teachers, right? So yeah, they heal you, they nurture, the greatest nurturers out there, right? Um, so yeah, let me see what else. Time to twerk on you. Wow, who is talking about twerking? We having a whole spiritual conversation and you come up in here Talking about twerking. Thank you so much. You said we know you one of the good ones. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that fast. What was it? It was a kidney cleanse. Was that the kidney cleanse? Yeah, it was a kidney cleanse. I was cleansing my cellular. I was going deep into my cells to detox my cells, to detox myself. That fast. I did that fast 2 years ago. Changed my life. Changed my life. Or was it 3 years ago? It was in 2022. Yeah, that was 3 years ago. December 2022. Yeah, I'll never forget. How could I forget? Right? But yeah. And now, like every year, like shout out to Soul Tribe, they know I'll do a fast every winter just to honor that. And I do it to honor the ancestors too, because wintertime, that's when they would go inside. You know what I mean? They would fast because everything will be frozen or it'll be cold. You know, it's nothing. So I do that I did it in order to honor the ancestors. That's what initially started me fasting during that time. But I was like, let me take it up a notch. Let me, you know, because I would just do a 30-day fast, just fruits and vegetables. And then one of my friends was like, oh, I'm doing a cellular cleanse. I'm about to cleanse my liver, or was it kidneys. She was like, I'm about to clean my kidneys. I said, ooh, I want to do that, boy. She was like, yeah, well, we got a juice for. I'm like, damn, we can only drink juice. And she's like, yeah, fresh press. I'm like, yo, that's wild. But I did it, and it was life changing because it showed me the power of discipline. It showed me the power of willpower, right? And I got so in tune with my higher self, and I came out of it victorious, right? So, yeah. You still fast? Yes, I still fast. I do a fast every December, for 30 days. Just fruits and just vegetables. This will probably be, is this my 5th year? I started in 2021. This will be my 4th year. Yes, 4th year doing it. Like, so December 1st, I'll be doing it again, and I'll fast for 30 days, 33 days normally. Just fruits and veggies, just to cleanse out the body as the earth is going through its death phase, you know, fasting, hibernation, right? So I like to align with the seasons in daughter earth. So yeah, I fast all the time. I just finished the fast, actually. I fasted all of June before I went to Stone Mountain. I almost said before I went to Magic Mountain. Wow. Before I went to Stone Mountain, I fasted for a whole month, just fruits and vegetables. And then I got back and I fasted one more week, and then I took a break, and then I fasted again. So I just finished the fast, and I broke it with some crab. Because I was craving crab, and it was so good. And it was so good too. It was delicious. But now I'm back on my, fruits and veggies. My whole thing is I like to follow the 80-20 rule. So as long as getting all your minerals, detoxing, making sure you're eating fruits and vegetables, 80-20. You deserve to treat yourself too. You got to have balance, right? So, yeah. Yes. And he said it's twerking. Hold on, wait, because y'all acting up in the chat. I heard recently that your relationship to your parents is a direct reflection of your relationship to God's source. Um, no. No, because some people, oh, I hate this. I hate when spirit gives me all of these crazy ass visuals. I'm going to say this. Some people were born into traumatic parents, right? So It's not really a direct reflection of their parents, because some people's parents were crackheads, right? And that's not a direct reflection of the divine, right? And then they go down a certain path in life due to the lack of their parent. You know what I mean? Um, so it just, for me, that depends. You know what I mean? But I like to think at any time, we can't place blame on anyone for anything. We have to take accountability, because at any time we can tap into our relationship with source. Our relationship with source is our business, right? So if you pouring into yourself, you loving yourself, you nourishing yourself, then you're pouring back into your divine self, right? And your relationship with the most high source creator, that's your relationship with the most high source creator. Can't nobody tell you how to do that. Can't nobody dictate. Can't nobody force you. Can't nobody, right? You need to be doing. No, I don't, because I have my relationship with source. I have my relationship with the creator, and that's me and my relationship. That's my business, right? You can't judge me. You can't tell me how to, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's my opinion on it. Um, yeah, I just feel like you and your relationship with your ancestors, your relationship with your spirit guide, your relationship with the Most High, your relationship with your angels, your relationship with your friends, your family, your father of your children, mother of your children, your ex, that's your relationship. And that doesn't dictate other relationships, because that depends on your core essence and what you're putting in and what you're giving, what you're receiving and what you're giving. Um, yeah. So that's just my opinion on the parent thing. You know, we got to take back our power and stop giving everybody our power. Take back our power and hold ourselves accountable for our relationship with the divine, because that's our relationship with the divine. You said that sounds just like the God body detox I did. Yep. Everybody got a different name for it, right? Is twerking not the final step in healing ancestor trauma? Twerking is very healing, right? But I'm not about to get up on here and twerk. Y'all can go on OnlyFans for that, okay? Depend, and I'm not on my OnlyFans. I don't have no OnlyFans. Y'all can go on somebody else's. I don't know. I don't do that, okay? Depends on the parents. Yep. Stone Mountain. Yep. Thank you for remembering the daughters, the begotten sons, and the forgotten daughters. Yes. Peace, everyone. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful diamond in the sky. Thank you so much. You're gorgeous. Thank you. Y'all so funny. Your relationship with your gecko is not the same relationship with your lizard. Yes, it's not. Yeah. So we just gotta take accountability for ourselves. All right, you guys. All right. If you guys didn't have any more questions or didn't want any readings, then I guess I'll get off of here and eat my purple potatoes. I have baked me some purple potatoes and I can't wait. I can't wait to eat them. Because they're just so good. They have a lot of magnesium, a lot of iron in them. They're super healthy. Yeah. So I love y'all so much. Again, you guys can check out my description box. Purple potatoes, yeah. You said cake potatoes. They taste so good. Purple potatoes. You ain't never seen the purple. Don't have me get up and bust open one. Hold on. Let me. Purple potato, because you put the question mark like you ain't never seen. Hold on. What? Let me show you. Purple potato with a question mark. He ain't never seen a purple potato. He ain't never seen a purple potato. Purple potatoes, they're so good. So they call them, hold on, baby. So they call them in the Asian market, ube or taro. And they're really, really, really good. They're naturally sweet. So they're kind of like yams, right? They are yams. They're potatoes, right? Duh, Diamond. But they're really good. They're really sweet. I just kind of do them like regular yams or potato. I put like cinnamon, and agave, a little salt, and my mouth is salivating. Okay, so they're really good for you. Yes, it's just like a sweet potato. Yes, just like purple carrots, right? This is naturally what carrots look like. All carrots were not yellow. See, this is where you get into GMO and genetically modified foods. And there's certain things like the wild carrot, right? Come on now, Bob. So yeah, so it's a whole lot of things. This is what I learned when I used to be heavy into, like when I first started deep diving into health and studying herbs and holistic healing. There's a whole lot of different fruits and vegetables that were, they genetically modify them. So that's when you gotta do your own research. And that's why I'm such, like, my family used to call me a vegan warrior, like, because I'm very, adamant about health. Health is wealth, you know. But it is about a balance too. So yeah, but I just had to show you, yes, the purple potato, so you ain't got to put the question mark about the purple potato no more. You know what a purple potato look like. All right. I'm about to get out of here. I love y'all so much. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification. If you guys would like to donate, all of that information is down in the description box below. All of my services, my website. And yeah, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be dropping some more videos, and yeah, protect your peace, and always stay operating from peace, wholeness, love, and light. Okay, catch you on the next one.